All right, here I have a bunch of slides on development options. So various development options must be considered when planning to enhance a facility or correct existing problems. The solution could range from a simple repair to a completely new facility, like you're ripping it down. All options require construction work where specialists or contractors may be necessary to complete the project. Each option has its own application to solving facility limitations. So let's get into what these are. Any idea? Any guesses? How about repair? Let's repair the facility that we have. It's probably the simplest and most common improvement option, repairing an existing facility. So you don't have to rip it down, you don't have to build an addition, you don't have to retrofit. You're just repairing stuff that is already in place. So the repair is desirable when a facility simply wears out from overuse or age and needs to be rebuilt or made to function as it is intended. These are usually minor problems where the goal is to revitalize area to its intended state. So it could just be broken glass that you see put a piece of tape on it, or it could be light switches or light bulbs that are burnt out. It could be that there's a dripping faucet. It could be some a floor that just needs to be maybe waxed or that sort of thing. So just some repairs that take place. But what's the next one, next area of options? How about renovations? Renovation requires greater planning and supervision than repair. Renovation is the rehabilitation of an existing facility. You always hear people say, "Oh, I'm going through a renovation at home." Well, they are rehabilitating their house. Their room, their bedroom. I'm renovating my bedroom. I'm renovating the bathroom. So maybe you're putting a new toilet in there or a new sink, or you're painting and that sort of thing. So the steps taken are rearrange the space within an existing structure. Easy for me to say. This option usually includes changes that create a more efficient operation or more attractive facility, make the facility safer, or meet legal requirements. So it could be that we're putting in an accessible ramp for a person that has mobility issues. It could be some of these other examples that I've already given you about maybe it's taking a wall down, making a room bigger, putting a beam in, that sort of thing, making two rooms into one big one. What's the next one? Retrofitting. So far we have the 3 R's: repair, renovation, retrofitting. Okay? The concept of retrofitting involves updating a facility. More specifically, retrofitting is the addition of new technology systems into an existing facility. Retrofitting is used when the space in a facility still has high degree of functionality but needs to be modernized. So it could be putting in a lighting system that is activated by people walking in the room. That could be a retrofit. It could be the low voltage control to get basketball nets to rise up automatically by pushing a button instead of having to do a hand crank. Those would be retrofitting things. Okay. And then the next one is a bit more expensive, a lot more expensive, is the new construction. So new construction is the most significant and demanding option available. New construction involves planning a facility from the establishment of a development need through the final stages of moving everything in. So right from development into moving into the building. An advantage of new construction is that an agency can develop an ideal facility and maintain the old facility's function without losing revenue. So they could have an old building and, oh, you know what? We need to do a brand new building. So let's keep the old one open if you can use that same land. We've seen this a few times with buildings where, for instance, right now in Aurelia, there's a new Canadian Tire being built right beside the old Canadian Tire. So if you know where the Orillia Square Mall is, they put on, it was, I think it was Target, actually. I'm not actually sure. Something moved in there. They moved out. It was empty, a big space. The new construction, and then the old Canadian Tire's right beside it. I'm sure they're going to be ripping down that Canadian Tire at some point. All right. So let's look at some new construction. So here they're forming some concrete. They're going to be pouring something in here. Could be a skate park, could be a pool. We're not quite sure.